And what is up, my magic miscreants? Risen Dragon here with yet another fun deck tech for you, and today we are looking at a Rakdos build. It's got a little bit of resurrection and all that fun stuff, but there's also some really cool interactions that are just incredibly fun to look at. So let's have a look at this deck, and I've retold it a few times. Literally, I've started this video about 5 times and I'm like, nah, I need this card in here. So let's get going. We're going to do Bitter Reunion to start. Enters the battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. We can sack it for 1 mana, and creatures you control gain haste. Alright, we got Cathartic Pyre, deals 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Pretty good, but we can also discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards, and it is at instant speed. Blood Tithe Harvester for a little bit of removal, but also too, we create blood tokens, which feeds into the Lich Knight's Conquest, which we'll get to in a minute. And when we sack it, we can get -X till end of turn, where X is twice the number of blood tokens you control. We activate only as a sorcery. We are looking at Lord Skitasua King. Whenever a rat enters the battlefield under your control, exile up to 1 target card from an opponent's graveyard. That's a fun one to do, and at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 rat creature token with this creature can't block. It does kind of run antithetical to one of the cards we're playing, but I'm not overly concerned because it can feed into some of the ones we have. We're running 2 Lilith Veils because we do need some more discard outlets to get some of our goonies into the graveyard. We can sack a creature, and then her ultimate, of course, separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles. That player sacrifices all permanents in the pile of their choice. I don't think I've ever gone ultimate on Lil. It's been a while since I've done that. Now, this card right here is a really cool card. This is Brass's Tunnel Grinder. When it enters the battlefield, discard any number of cards, and then draw that many cards +1. Pair that with Childred. Oh, it's a beast card. Beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a boar counter on Brass's Tunnel Grinder. If there are 3 or more boar counters on it, remove those counters and transform it. So it takes a little while to get online, but when we do, whenever we cast a permanent spell using mana produced by Tekuktlan, the Searing Rift, discover X, where X is that a spell's mana value. It's like a really, really interesting thing. It's I like Discover. It's kind of a very, very, very cool card. So, like that one there. Gixian Puppeteer. Whenever you draw your 2nd card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And when it dies, we return another target creature with mana value 3 or less to the battlefield. We've got 6 of those, so we get a little bit of value from it. We are, of course, running Shieldred. Gotta run that one. This is also another really cool card in this deck. This is the Bloodletter of Aclazotz. Say that 10 times fast. If an opponent would lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead. Now, it doesn't really do much for Shieldred, but it certainly can make people's lives miserable. We are also, and damage, by the way, counts as loss of life, and we're going to be doing a lot of it. Lich Knight's Conquest, we sacrifice any number of artifacts, enchantments, and/or tokens, and return that many creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. We're running 3 Virtue of Persistence. You can, some spot removal and gain life. Plus also 2, we put a target creature from a graveyard onto the battlefield under our control at the beginning of our upkeep. And we're running 4 of Etali. We know what this bad Larry does. When it enters the battlefield, like, each player exiles from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card, and we may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this year without paying their mana costs. So that is a really fun card. It's a really fun deck to play. We are running our spot removal. We're running quite a bit of spot removal if you think about it. We're running about 9 cards of spot removal if you think about it, with the Blood Tithe Harvester and some other stuff. But anyways, we're running 3 Go for the Throats, 3 Abrades, 3 Burn Down the Houses, 3 Duresses, and 3 Brotherhood Ends. We're also running some of the new caves, which can also lead into Discover. Plus, we're also running Takenuma and Sokinzan Takenuma to kind of fill out our graveyard. So this is our Get Rektdos deck. Again, the big point is to just ditch cards into the graveyard, bring stuff back with these things, and hopefully grind out some wins. So if you're not familiar with my channel, we do a best of 1 and then we do a best of 3, so you can see how the deck functions in either one of those environments. So without further ado, let's get to the Get Rektdos games. We're against Blue Vixen X. We go first. We can keep this because we can do Bitter Reunion and hopefully draw into something fun. Skewer is kind of a cool one. Did I just say skewer? I meant skitter. Although we can easily... we'll figure it out. Okay, Blue Vixen X, if you'll be so kind as to get this going. I am recording. So, yeah. Okay. Off we go. I guess I have the 3 black we need to count to cast Aklazats. Okay. Duress, I'm guessing. Evolved Sleeper. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Oh, Voldair and Epicure. Okay. Cool. Healed. Alright, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna ditch one of the... ditch one of those. And we draw 2 cards. Ooh, okay, that's fun. That is fun right there. Because now we can ditch Itali at least. Blood type harvester. So this is a vampire build, huh? Cool. Skewer is fun, but this is even better. I don't mind taking some of this damage because we can get rid of those and draw a bunch of different cards. Okay, that fun. Okay, yeah, now we end the business. There's the business right there. Unless we put down a Shieldred, and that might get them to resign, maybe? Hopefully? Oh, a Forge. How fun are you? Oh, you're fun. I'm taking 5 damage. Okay. No big deal. And BD. Alright, we do this. Do you have something to take out my Shieldred? Nope. Not it yet, at least. I'll take some more damage. What do we have in there? We have an Itali and a Skitter, so that's cool. Can do that. Twice the number of blood tokens. This is twice the number of blood tokens. So they can only do -4. Okay, they're not even doing that. Okay. Okay, they lose 2 life. That's fine. Go for it, kid. You have another Urabrask's Forge? That'd be kind of cool. We can just sack we can sack the Bitter Reunion. I don't think I want to get too greedy, though. Tarian's Journal, huh? Yeah, we don't want to take damage from that. So we need to stabilize us a little bit. Let's see. Or creature, draw a card. Oh, that's kind of a cool one to have. Neat. So there we go. They draw a card. And they lose 2 more life. So they're taking a huge risk with this. Gain some life. They are about to get kind of a rude awakening here. I think I do want to do this. I'm going to sack both of these. Brings back the Itali. Boom. Oni Cult Anvil is fun. Let's do another Itali. Yes. We'll keep that. And we'll do this again. Bitter Reunion, that works. And yeah, Sir Ginger is definitely a thing. And we will discard that and draw some cards. Gain some more life. Boom. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, and we'll ditch that. Wahoo. Okay. That works. Okay. Well, that turned the tide a little bit now, didn't it? And we're not going to be able to get the Virtue down right away, but even still. Woof. Kind of feel bad for Blue Vixen there. I'm about to feel bad for me, though. Probably. Yeah, it's okay. What are you doing? Alright, let's go to the best of 3. We're against Painkiller, a gold player. We'll play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. Because we do the Hidden Necropolis into Virtue of Persistence, Lock-Throwing Scud. Plus we can ditch the Atali with our Lil, if they permit. Okay, that can work. Well, I made a mistake there, but that's okay. We can do this. Let's do that. We draw all the goddarn lands. Okay, well, whatever. That works. Do Haunted Ridge next. Are they playing a... What are they playing here? Welp. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, yes, we're gonna do this, that, and we actually are gonna have enough to do Virtue of Persistence. So that's gonna be fun.
And for once, it's not my fault.
And for once, I'm gonna say, boom, you're going there. Oh, okay. I don't know what they're playing, but I'm liking it. Virtue of Loyalty. Okay, cool. Well, that's fun. Yeah, right. Yep, fine.
You know,
whatever.
I think you look better as a corpse.
Whatever. Alright. Ooh, the downside now is I don't want to have to do this. But I think I kind of have to. We'll discard a card. We'll discard this.
We all have things we'd rather.
Worst comes worse, I just bring back the Atali and really make sure they... Oh! We do that. Yes! Oh my! We can actually get the Atali. Dang nabbit! I know you got land screwed, but you know what? Let me have my fun, dag nabbit. Alright, I think we're okay for this one. Painkiller. So at least you can see what that could do there. You know, I gotta say that grinder card is incredibly good. I think it's I don't want to say it's underrated, but I do think that it definitely has that potential. And that was actually an idea that my one of my son's fathers actually plays the game and is a follower, so I want to give a shout out to him. But anyways, so he gave me that idea, and he was kind of like, "Oh, it's like Cascade." I go, "Yeah, but I mean, you run that in a that's an absolutely garbage hand. Not much better, but we can work with this." Yeah, so here's what we do. We can do the Bitter Reunion. That's kind of a fun one. Alright, well, so this might be a... I'm just going to do this. This might be an Esper Legends build? Or an Esper build of some sort? Deep Cavern Bat. Okay, well. Non-land card. Huh. Well, one of those is going bye-bye. What did you take? Ah, you did take that one. Dang nabbit. Alright, well. Well, that one kind of stinks, and we're going to get it done again. Okay, well, we're going to take the Skitter, probably. Yep. Okay. I'll swing in. Now, luckily for us, we do have some spot removal, so... Oh, Rafine, how fun are you? And they're gonna connive, and that's gonna get ugly. Interesting. Okay, they gain a ton of life. How fun is that? Ixalan Puppeteer, that's not gonna matter much. We can't combat the flyers there. So we're gonna need more. I think we're gonna need to do this. We're going to. I think if anything, we gotta do the Ixalan Puppeteer. I think we gotta put some of that in. Yeah, we gotta do some board sweepers, especially if they're gonna run cards like that. So, yeah, need to do that. All right, let's do this. So we'll at least go 2 and 2 with this build tonight, and I'm okay with that. All right, we're gonna do this. Oh, really? Yeah, we're gonna ditch the Takanuma and hope we draw into a land. That's all I can do at this point. That's an insidious, now watch, they're gonna duress me now. Of course! You've got all the nuts. You have all the nuts tonight, Painkiller. Yep. I think we got lucky that first game. Alright, well. Now watch, this will get countered. No. Blood. Alright. Blood token is always cool. Might have to ditch the Brotherhood's End, as much as I don't want to. Actually, no, let's ditch the Shieldred. He'll kill it. Yeah. Yep. Okay, because you're threatened by a 3-2. Good job. Oh well. Okay, there's Skewer. They'll start exiling stuff from my graveyard. Which is fine. So we just... all we need is that... there it is. Asking you shall receive. So... here's what we're gonna do. Just Brotherhood's End. Boom. Okay. Good stuff. Okay, here comes Rafine. Maybe. No? Huh. Alright. Let's do this. You gonna counter that? Negate? Really? You have a negate? Yes, you do. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Now you put down a virtue of loyalty. Yep. And that's gonna come down this turn. So you'll draw your second... okay, not this turn, but... we are gonna find some trouble here. Let's try this. I don't think this is gonna work. Clearly you have a response, so... yep. Well, I think we're pretty much done for. They'll do that. Yep, they'll untap and... yep. Alright, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do this.
A fight? And you think that. You can win?
I mean, we might be able to come back, but the odds of that are not too good on our part here. Now, instead of going face, you're going with her. So, okay. That can work.
A delay, nothing more.
Another virtue of loyalty. Oh. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done, but I'm gonna try this anyways. Yeah, we're dead. Alright, let's go to the analysis. Okay, so is this a deck that is good? Yeah, not really. I don't know. It might be a good deck. I think it's definitely got the bits and pieces to it. I think just against such a wide meta, just trying to find its way in there. I do like the idea of this, and you know, there are some pretty interesting pieces here. So I like the idea. You saw how it worked in the best of one, and it just can make for some nasty times. So if you like what you saw, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and as always, my magic miscreants, may all your draws be godlike, may all your spells hit the board, may you always be on the play. Risen Dragon is out. Enjoy your Monday.